Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town, in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Danny Green to Davis. In the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Clippers have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
James to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Leonard. George buries it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
It's James. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Great dish to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Leonard to Paul George. From long range, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Danny Green. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To George. Curling inside. JaVale McGee pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard to Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Leonard add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Down low Dudley. You've got to get that one to go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Caldwell Pope to Davis. The pass set it all up. Hoop compares to AD offensively.
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
James, knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Paul George. Deep right corner. It's a big finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Driving right to the basket. Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you win.
To George. Paul George. He's now 5 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And Cousins throwing it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Leonard goes to the right side. George had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Anthony Davis with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And stuffs it home.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Paul George. Danny Green to James. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James to Davis. Knocked loose. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Knocked loose. LeBron against Paul George. 4-3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here we go. Here we go.
Baseline drive. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
That's a mini. Bucket.
Lakers at the controls right now. Cousins, great feed. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Leonard, count the triple.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
DeMarcus Cousins. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. George sizing up Cousins. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Kuzma to Davis. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Davis. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Davis to Cousins. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George fires. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. McGee powers it through.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Deep three at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Paul George. A lot of contact, no whistle.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
George.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he misses the second.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Cousins to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Cousins, knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Slam dunk, Patrick Beverly.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Danny Green. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Team foul #1.
Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. To Leonard. Over to the right side. Beverly. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Kuzma to Cousins. Paul George sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
George, well defended.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Kuzma to the basket, but his shot stays out. To Leonard. George. Great feed, sets it up. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys. Here in this third quarter. LBJ. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Clippers have got it. George. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. JaVale McGee to James with a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
With a drop step for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Caldwell Pope. Down low Dudley. With the basket after a nice drop step.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Williams off the mark. No good. Caldwell Pope. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kawhi Leonard. The shot almost.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Williams across the timeline. Up 5.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kuzma has a look. McGee's shot misses. To Leonard. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To James. With a drop step. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers are out in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. LeBron with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady, 90% at the line. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. To Caldwell Pope. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Coach likes this number, 92%. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws. Cousins to James. Shot from the lane won't go. He throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Got it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Leonard to George. Anthony Davis with a piece. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Leonard goes to the left side. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Davis. Not that time. He missed it. Kawhi Leonard against Cousins. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Beverly had made his first couple, but he misses there. Kuzma to Cousins. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Time to shuffle things up.
For Los Angeles, number 4.
Danny Green. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. At the stripe, he's shooting 93%. Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Kuzma to Davis. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Clippers have the basketball. To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Working hard on the glass. Another shot stays out. To Davis. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Not that time. And the rebound taken down by Kuzma. James to Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Paul George to Beverly. Down low George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Kawhi!
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Kawhi Leonard! Huge block!
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Won't go. Can't connect from inside. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.